Do you expect him to make it out?
A $14 million bounty on his head. And everyone in the city wants a piece of it. I say the odds are about even.
John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum is directed once again by Chad Stahelski, and it stars Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane, Lawrence Fishburne, Halle Berry, and I'm trying to think of other people in this movie. So John Wick Chapter 3 is, the third movie in the John Wick franchise in which John Wick, a bounty's been placed on his head. $14 million. He's on the run. He's got 1 hour to, get away, get out as far as he can, and then after that, the world is on him. He has been excommunicado, which means he gets no help from anyone. As, not reference to the classic 2015 Liam Neeson film Run All Night, John Wick is running all night. Let's start off with probably the most important thing in the John Wick franchise. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, whoa. That's right, whoa. Whoa. He is, once again, kicking ass as John Wick. Keanu Reeves is awesome. He is just awesome. Obviously, this film is, nearing its third franchise in an action film, nearing its third film in the action franchise. So naturally, you're going to get to a little, you're going to progressively get a little bit more mythological and a little bit more silly. Mostly because when there's a wide shot of John Wick riding the horse in New York City, you can't help but look at that and go like, I'm going to giggle at that. That's sort of funny. That's sort of like jumping the shark, but you're still not even close to jumping the shark because they executed awesomely. Okay, but back to Keanu Reeves. He's awesome, he's kicking ass, his stunts work is incredible, and obviously I do think that stunt work should be acknowledged at the Academy Awards. It would be very important. How that we got Best Popular Film, and then took away Best Popular Film, but we got Best Popular Film before we got even Best Casting or Best Stunt Work is mind-blowing to me. I feel like we should have had those two before anything else. The action of the film is nigh on beyond incredible, only comparable in the last couple of years to the action in Mission Impossible 4. The intensity is incredible, the action stunts are fantastic. There's a scene in a bazaar in Morocco with Halle Berry and John Wick, and it is incredible because Halle Berry has dogs and they're going up and down. There are massive long one-take shots which are incredible. It's basically like this one take shot of John Wick riding a motorcycle down on like a bridge. That was an insane shot. Obviously it was stitched together, but it all did not cut. It was all in one flowing shot, and it was beyond incredible. The cinematography is great. It is a really incredibly well shot film. The action is well shot as well. It provides some of the best action that you will see in the last few years. The direction really helps with that, especially with Chad Stahelski being a former stunt work coordinator, stunt person, that he knows how to film it. He knows where to cut and he knows how to film everything, and so he does incredibly effectively. The antagonist, she's called the Adjudicator. She's not really, I can't remember what her name is. I think her name is Asia somebody. But she is fantastic. She's absolutely fantastic in her performance. She's a really interesting character. When she's on screen, I just want to stop the film and go like, then tell me more about her. I want more dialogue scenes with her, because she is a character who wields so much power and everyone reacts to that power. But also, she does nothing. She does nothing related in the sense to action. I don't even recall her firing a gun. But she's probably my favorite new character out of this movie. That, and of course, Jason Mantzoukas, the TikTok man. If you haven't seen any John Wick film, you are doing yourself a disservice by watching films. You need to watch this film. It is absolutely incredible in the way that they film action. If you're a slight fan of Keanu Reeves, which, let's face it, everybody is, you need to watch this film because it's absolutely incredible. If I had one complaint with the film, that is, it does feel really, really long towards the end. I feel like the pacing was really good for the first 2 acts, and then the third act pacing was really long. The final fight that John Wick has seems to run on for at least 20 minutes. It just gets really long and long-winded and sort of boring when you're just doing the same fight 3 times with a slightly growing bit of intensity. I understand how that might affect a 3-act structure within the fight, and that's fine and everything, but honestly, I could just, really trim down that fight scene and it would become, the movie would flow so much better. It wouldn't feel like it's outstaying its welcome, because it does feel like it is a little bit. And the setup for the 4th one is really too on the nose. So I will say that John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, Platypus approves. Have you seen John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Platypus. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Well done, you made it to the end of the video. Why don't you click on one of these two videos for more content, or subscribe, so just be reminded of when I upload, so you know, subscribe. That'd be great.